Proper consultation with stakeholders is critical. A team of technical legal experts working in isolation simply can't do the job. But who are the key stakeholders you need to consult? Let's start with those who will be affected by the new law. Some who will benefit from the changes, some who will lose out, some who follow the current laws, and others who do not. All need to be included. Draw up a list with all the different possible interested parties and make a communications plan for each group. Community-based or non-governmental organizations might not have their own legal advisors, so officials must be willing and able to provide additional support to help them participate effectively. There'll always be stakeholders who will want to block a new urban law for whatever reasons, and this won't necessarily be obvious at the beginning. Take some time to consider the range of possible sources of opposition at the start and develop strategies to manage them. You may need to enlist support from politicians and other stakeholders, but be prepared to compromise on some of your goals to get a law that will actually be implemented. Sometimes it takes a while for opposition to emerge. Once the law starts taking shape and people realize how it will affect them, they start to emerge and come out. Again, compromise openly and transparently where you can. Where you can't compromise without undermining the goals of the new law, adopt a strategic response backed by defensible technical arguments. Later in this series of videos, we'll outline 3 different legal options to help define the terrain of the argument. If the technical arguments fail and the fight has to be taken to the political arena, it's best for the legal drafting team to step back for a while, brief the politicians carefully, and let them resolve the conflict. The second key group to consult is the officials and administrators who have to implement the new law. Explain what the law reform process aims to achieve, work through the options, and give them lots of chances to express their views and share their experiences. They need to believe that their daily experience will improve because of the new law. In turn, they can tell you how the current system works in practice and help you design a system that works better. Remember that within any one agency, different groups will have different agendas. So it's a good idea to find ways to speak to implementers without their managers. Also, don't forget to consult those who aren't actually state officials, but who still carry out functions in the city, such as, for example, informal refuse removal. These people often hold the key to creative ways of ensuring implementation. It's also important to consult politicians. Every law needs political backing, after all. You will need to acknowledge and manage tensions between technical experts and politicians. Everyone needs a chance to argue their position and should be prepared to provide evidence for their proposals, as well as to listen seriously to others. Work to make the process transparent, robust, and honest. The key to effective stakeholder consultation is clear, consistent communication, including regular and informed media coverage. The best ways to keep stakeholders informed and involved include regular information updates across a variety of communication platforms in plain language that everyone can understand. Regular meetings where stakeholders can engage with the drafting team. Having informed officials available to answer questions and provide documents. Keeping a record of the concerns that stakeholders raise and how the drafting team is dealing with them. This is always important evidence to produce when a draft law is being scrutinized later.